So guys, imagine this beautiful moment everyone has been talking about, when Bryan finally opened up his heart and revealed his real intentions to Sonia. And trust me, the way the story unfolded is something that gives people hope about love, respect, and sincerity. Because according to what people close to them shared, Bryan had always admired Sonia not just for her beauty, but for the kind of person she is. A woman who carries herself with grace, kindness, and strong family values. And for a long time, he watched from a distance, observing how she treated people, how she respected her family, how hardworking she was in her acting career. And that admiration slowly turned into something deeper, something genuine, something that made him realize he didn't just like Sonia. He truly respected her spirit and the positive energy she brings into people's lives. So one day, Bryan decided it was time to stop keeping those feelings inside and finally express what had been in his heart. And instead of rushing or making it dramatic, he chose to approach the moment with maturity and honesty, because he believed that when you truly value someone, you don't play games with their emotions. You speak with clarity and respect. So when he finally sat down with Sonia, he made sure his words reflected the sincerity he felt, telling her that over time he had grown to appreciate not only her beauty, but also her intelligence, her humility, and the way she carries herself in an industry that can sometimes be very challenging. And he told her that he admired her strength as a woman who continues to pursue her dreams while still remaining deeply connected to her family and values. And that was something that truly touched him. And instead of making empty promises, he spoke about intentions, real intentions, explaining that he wanted to build something meaningful, something built on friendship, trust, and mutual encouragement. Because in his mind, the best relationships are the ones where both people inspire each other to grow. And people who heard about the conversation said Sonia was really moved by the way Bryan expressed himself because it didn't feel forced or dramatic. It felt calm, respectful, and thoughtful, the kind of conversation that shows maturity. And what made the moment even more beautiful was the positivity behind his words. Because Bryan didn't come with pressure, he came with appreciation, letting Sonia know that whether their connection grows into something bigger or simply remains a strong friendship, he would always respect and value her as a person. And that level of emotional intelligence is something many fans admire, because it shows that real love is not about possession, but about appreciation and understanding. And according to those who follow their journey closely, Sonia appreciated the honesty because in a world where people often hide their true intentions, hearing someone speak clearly about their feelings can be refreshing and comforting. And many fans believe this moment revealed a lot about Bryan's character, showing that he is someone who believes in patience and genuine connection, rather than rushing into things just because of public attention or pressure from fans. And honestly, when people talk about relationships in the entertainment industry, they often assume everything is based on fame or appearance. But moments like this remind everyone that behind the cameras, there are real human emotions, real conversations, and real decisions being made about love and companionship. And what makes this story even more inspiring is the positive lesson it sends to people watching. Because Bryan's approach shows that when you truly admire someone, you should come with honesty, respect, and good intentions, not manipulation or pressure. And that kind of mindset builds the foundation for healthy relationships, whether romantic or platonic. And fans who heard about this moment began sharing their thoughts online, saying it's refreshing to see a man speak with such calm confidence about his feelings instead of hiding behind pride or fear. And others said Sonia deserves someone who sees her value beyond the spotlight, someone who respects her personality, her work ethic, and the strong bond she has with her family. And that's exactly what Bryan seemed to highlight when he spoke about the qualities that attracted him to her in the first place. And honestly, moments like this remind everyone that the best connections often begin with friendship and mutual respect, not pressure or unrealistic expectations. And many supporters believe that whatever direction their relationship takes in the future, the fact that Bryan approached the situation with sincerity already sets a positive example for people who look up to them. Because in a world full of noise and distractions, genuine conversations still matter, genuine intentions still matter, and the courage to speak honestly about your feelings still matters. And one thing fans keep saying is that when two people respect each other's dreams and personalities, that connection automatically has a strong foundation. And Bryan made it clear that he admires Sonia, not just as a beautiful actress, but as a hardworking woman who continues to grow and inspire others. And that type of admiration creates a positive atmosphere where both individuals feel appreciated instead of pressured. And at the end of the day, stories like this remind everyone that love doesn't always have to be loud or dramatic to be meaningful. Sometimes it begins with a simple, honest conversation. Two people sitting down, sharing their thoughts, respecting each other's boundaries, and allowing whatever is meant to grow naturally. And fans are loving the positivity surrounding this story because it encourages people to approach relationships with maturity, patience, and sincerity. And whether Bryan and Sonia's journey becomes a beautiful romance or continues as a strong friendship, one thing is clear. The way he revealed his intentions showed respect, courage, and genuine admiration. And that kind of positive energy is exactly the type of story people enjoy hearing about because it reminds everyone that good intentions, honesty, and kindness are still powerful qualities in today's world.